Hello. I watched the movie Zelig yesterday by Woody Allen. It was such a fantastic movie. I just am amazed. This is so thought provoking, and yeah. So I would like to draw on some uh, points, elements in the movie. So point, uh, first point is that I this movie seems to be asking questions about identity. That there's this character, Leonard Zelig, who has this psychological condition where he converts into whoever he's surrounded with. So, in the company of a gangster, he becomes gangster. In company of doctors, he becomes doctor. So, this trait of him makes him like very interesting character personality, and he is celebrated for this, but at the same time he's also examined by psychologists about his condition. So the first point is about the identity, in the sense that this movie points out that we or every human being is to some extent, or most of the human being to some extent, adopt like personalities, behaviors, things from their surroundings. But obviously Zelig is extreme case of that, and that's why the movie is so funny. All and the second point is about treating his condition. So a psychologist actually was very committed to um, find about his condition and never treat. So she actually succeeded in treating him and asked and convinced him to be more of himself instead of just adopting the personalities of people around him. He did that and he was celebrated for that, that he is now an individual. He is himself. The third most interesting point is that at some point he had to, let's say, he got this instinct of being liked again back for some reason, for some trouble, and that led him, that like again this psychological condition of his, of chameleon or imposter or whatever you say, um, helps in a situation, helps him triumph a situation, and he became a national hero. So, if, for example, take all these three elements, points into consideration and think about it, then it raises many philosophical questions about identity, that who we are, first of all. Um, is there anything like being yourself, or is it not that everything which we have, our personality, thoughts, it's somehow taken from the people around us and surrounding? And Leonard Zelig is obviously extreme case of that. That someone in the movie says that he's extreme conformist. So yeah, to some extent, everyone is conformist. But then the movie um, interestingly shows that in his like this psychological condition, he wins something. So thinks that maybe it's not too bad to be conformist, or We at one point Woody Allen makes uh, an interview, not interview, when he was being awarded for his heroism in his like psychotic condition, and he says that this is the kind of thing you can achieve if you're completely psychotic. So yeah, there's a lot of questions. Second question which I was thinking about is that many of the time we think that we are going through some like mental trouble, psychological condition. We are too obsessed with something, too obsessed with some drugs or romance or movies, and like um, we talk, we are people pleaser or conformist, too bad, try to abandon it. But at some level, there's paradox. This movie shows that you don't know. Sometimes it helps to be yourself and have your unique identity or identify them. But at another time, being conformist also helps. So, what is truth? Maybe everything. Maybe human life is complex, and um, at some point we are conformist, try to fit with the society, and sometimes we are unique as well. Like this character story of Zelig. This is so fascinating and interesting. He is both. Sometimes he is himself, sometimes he is not, and both times he is awarded, he is praised for. Yeah, so this was my observation.